Hello, welcome to a impromptu Combat Patrol magazine video. And the US version has just started coming out, and I received mine today, and I thought I'd throw this together. First thing, it did come in this very flimsy packaging. Good part, it's waterproof. Bad part, it's not going to stop anything from breaking. This was the first batch, so you only get 2 issues. Only costs you about $15, which is not bad. Comes up to about $3 per miniature. Here is the first issue, all packaged up. Several dice, many of which have gotten in between pages. And we probably don't want those dice anyway. I'm sure they're terrible. But you get the Space Marine Captain and the Winged Tyranid Prime. I guess we can open this up, see what we have in here. Of course, the dice are going to go everywhere. Looks like 5 dice. We got our models, which is really the important part that most people care about. Got the magazine. And quick how-to. I'm sure this is good for people who have never built models before. Or at least Games Workshop models. It looks like we have some lore. Again, good for people who are new. It looks like some starter rules. And it looks like a more comprehensive data sheet. And even a mission. Though it does appear you might need more models for it, which I'm sure you'll get in further issues. And there is the picture they've shown of all the combat patrols you're going to get over the course of this subscription. I believe takes around 2 years. It looks like they probably want you to cut the corners to make tokens. Let's see. Nope, I found a 6th die. Get a... I don't want to say paper playmat. It's between paper and between the actual cardboard for their boards. It's more of a playing card consistency. It's a little tougher. Not the worst. So this is the actual magazine part. That was just the instructions, how to build. Well, maybe this isn't much of a magazine. They do say a poster. This might just be a poster. Well, fairly large one, it looks like. And that is not going to fit on this table. But much bigger version of the ad page. I guess you can display this as an ad or as an art poster. Let's see how much of the art I can get on here. That's a pretty big poster. I mean, even at $10 for just the first issue, with $5 shipping, you're still paying $15 for a Space Marine Captain, which is cheap. And then you get a Tyranid for free. But in this first batch that you receive, you do get the second issue, which they say is free. Overall, you're paying for everything, but it's included. You get the Von Ryan Leapers. I believe it's 3 of them. And they even give you a preview of what you're going to get in future issues. Not that you can see it with the glare in my camera. Let's give this one a quick open. Apologies if the plastic is too noisy in the microphone. I'll try to cut it out in post if I can. Okay, they are the kind of bases with the holes for the models to sit in. Didn't pay attention on the first batch. Let me go back to those real quick. Make sure they're not push-fit models. They don't appear to be. So they're not as new person-friendly as the push-fit models that they offer. Although personally, every time I get push-fit models, I clip off all the pegs and glue them together anyway. Here are your Leapers. I'm not a Tyranid player, so I don't know how many traditionally come in a box. This one is just the one magazine. I guess the other one was just a magazine, the poster. I have similar build guide. I don't know how to paint. I don't know that that was in the other one. And I see they're sticking with their base coat shade highlight technique, which, to be fair, for new painters is not a bad way to go. At least to start. Well, they do get some, I see them talking about an undercoat here. So at least they do start covering a few more advanced techniques. These pages are kind of stuck together. It appears to be right here where they punch the hole in. It may not have punched clearly. At least between those 2 pages. There's our Leapers and their simplified rules. And then their full data sheets. If I can get those pages to separate. Oh. Got a little bit of extra back here. Looks like just generating a name. Guess if you want to personalize your units. And we have another mission. I wonder if each magazine will come with a mission. It could be quite the lengthy campaign to play at the end. Granted, the first few missions I'm sure will be extremely simple, as they're only designed to play with a handful of models. And there we go. There's our preview for part of the next batch. They showed 2 issues here, but the next batch will have 4. Looks like we get some Infernus Marines and possibly some terrain tokens. Better than nothing. go with their card stock mats that they gave us. And then we get some paints and a brush. To be fair, the paints are pretty standard paints that you would need. Unfortunately, I already have all of them, so they will be repeat paints. I guess maybe I should start painting with them and use them up. But overall, for $15, this is not a bad deal for the first 2 issues. We'll continue to see how they come in the future. Until then, later.